September 8th, 2025, 5:51 p.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know, but I'm Damika, and this is hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, your portals to truth. Now, I'm your top life force generator, and yes, I'm fixing my breasts right now because they was kind of lopsided. Maybe there's some energies out there that's feeling kind of lopsided. I don't know. All right, but let's get into some energy reads. All right, I am also the CEO of Life Force Gen Z LLC, and we starting off a little something different. Bam! I am also your author of hashtag Reverse the Negative. Yup, that's me right there. That's me. So let's go ahead and tap into a little haiku real quick before we get into it. Last couple of videos, I threw some haikus out there. Okay, so this haiku. It's called Matriarchs Rise. Now remember, I told you I had to fix my breasts. Okay, so this is called Matriarchs Rise. Also in this book is a poem called hashtag Matriarchs Rise. But this haiku is called Matriarchs Rise, okay? It goes something like this. I, matriarch, gave birth and have real titties and a vagina. Yes, if you think I'm playing, I wrote that. It's in my book. It's in my book. Can you see it? I, matriarch, gave birth and have real titties and a vagina. Because it was just too much discrepancy out here in the world on who's a male, who's a female, who's a woman, who's a man, who's a king, who's a queen, who's a god, who's a goddess. And I'm like, I know we are energy, but as long as we in this 3D form, I want y'all to know I am a woman who done gave birth. You did? Like, I ain't had no surgeries to make myself be created as a female. You know what I mean? Nah, I was born like this type of situation. Now, out in these tarot communities, and when we be pulling these cards, we have come to find out that some of us was actually adopted, right? All right, had a lot to do with the fake birth certificate, fake death certificates. The family gave us up, a lot with distant family overseas and all that good stuff, right? So we're going to tap into some energy of let's see where we want to go with this. Okay, we'll tap into the music. Yes, no, maybe. Right, we'll tap into music. You'll ask some yes, no, maybes. We'll get some dreams out there. Right, we'll get some dreams out there, and then we'll get some universal laws out there too. Okay, we'll get some universal laws out there, and well, shit, why not? Let's get some community helpers out here as well too. Okay, let's do the whole shebang a little bit. We don't want to make this video too long, but every time I say that, these videos have been becoming longer and longer. Okay. I did get a notification that I'm running out of storage space on this laptop, so I'm going to have to delete some other videos in order to make proper storage space so that this video won't cut off. I hope this video don't cut off, because that's what happens when it run out of space. Then it's going to cut off, and then if it does, then it's going to be a part 2. Okay, so let's get into these energies. Okay, where's my lighter go? Oh, okay. Looking for my lighter. So we got like the Palo Santo. So we got like the Palo Santo. Right? And then we thank you, all spirits, all ancestors, all life forms. We thank you to all energies that are welcoming themselves, right? There's not hiding back behind someone else's physical form, right? We ask that you come forward. We ask that you come on forward and you just tell your story, whatever that may be, right? Whatever that may be, so that we have a better understanding. Since you can't face us in the physical, we allow you to come in this spirit form and this energy form and reveal yourself so that we can understand what's going on in the community. Please and thank you. 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 Uh-huh. All right, so let's get this bell rung up in here, babies. Okay, loves. So let's get into it. We're going to jump into it and get some of these community. Help us out here. Who helping us in that community? All right, so most of them look about upright, okay? Earlier today, we had some upside downs happening. Upside down, inside out. Somebody might be feeling upside down and inside out. Let me tell you what it's all about. All right, we got Balsamic Moon that came out first. Balsamic Moon came out first. Moving on. We're moving on and we're looking forward to the new. Come on now. I felt that in the energy when I was taking my walk. Go ahead and check out that short that I did where I'm trying to show you all how I rewire my brain by walking backwards, by simply just walking backwards, not forward. So we're moving on and we're looking forward to the new. All right. I love that. Come on, collective. Friends are agents. Right? Some of us got friends that are actually agents out here, but are they double agents or are they them damn agents that's working for the Karmic, working for the ones that are against us? Huh? Okay. Let's figure it out. All right? Look at what inheritance. Inheritance came out to talk. Okay? Inheritance said, finally, my rightful owner. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ! Ma'at has the final say. Ma'at has the final say. Okay? Yes, that balance is out here. We love the balance out here. We got friends that are agents, though. Here comes that Six of Cups. The Six of Cups says childhood memories, innocence, reunite with the old friends. But guess what? They're agents. We ain't doing that shit. Revisit the past with fond memories. Reconnect with childhood-like joy. So I caution you with that Six of Cups. When you do reconnect, I want to challenge you to go get your child. Go get your inner child. Fuck them friends, right? The friends are agents. All right? So I really feel as though that Six of Cups is challenging you to go reunite with your child, your childhood, your inner childhood person, okay? Some of y'all have left them behind from different versions, okay? It's different versions of us, right? Past, present, future, but we have certain versions of us, past, okay? Child, teen, adult, things like that. Traumatic things that happened within those years, right? So nostalgia, reunite with your old friend, which was you. I challenge you that. And if you think or you feel like you have friends out there, then yeah, by all means do that, beloveds. Do that, okay? But just know if they have any negative actions towards you, we're gonna return to sender ASAP. Rocky, without a doubt. We ain't playing out here. Because the melanin was extracted from you, all right? But we return to sender that too, all right? They can no longer extract the melanin from us. The oil from the land is representation of the melanin that's within you. They should not have touched that damn oil, huh? It should have never been extracted. Bam. Move in silence from now on and quit being so kind. It's a difference between being kind and being nice, okay? Some of us got to be nice out here. We got to be nice. Yeah. We got to stop being kind because they were being nice to us while we were being kind to them. Y'all know what? I let my baby girl put them, she put some lashes on. Check out my other videos, y'all. See the difference. Now I look like a bald-headed turtle out here, but I have actual eyelashes, but because she put them things on, they stuck together, right? So sometimes when I blink, my eyelash, it stay closed. See? It's bad enough that they was able to fuck with our screens and our cameras and things like that and make us look distorted, but goddamn. Goddamn. All right, so here comes portal number 9 for the community helpers. No love, we returning that shit to sender too. Oh, we got a lot of return to senders in this one, baby. Because we're moving on and we look forward to the new. Our inheritance is here, baby. My aunt has the final say so. Let me get that portal 10. These names could be very relevant. Williams, Brown, Garcia, Logan, Tanya, Angela. We got the 9 of Wands in the reverse that came after those names. Exhaustion. They're giving up and they're overwhelmed, okay? Maybe those names are exhausted and they're giving up and they're overwhelmed, okay? This is also for the friends that are agents. and those that extracted the melanin. This is for you. You're worn down by constant changes, okay? Your persistent anxieties gave you the inability to maintain boundaries. All right, you're exhausted, right? But we don't give a fuck because we're moving on and we're looking forward to the new. Come on, collective. We ain't even, these names might be relevant. This is Portal 12. I'm looking at Leo, George, Alicia, Noah, Oliver, Arthur. All right, and here comes portal number 13, please and thank you. It's okay to be stern love, but less aggression, okay? That was a good read right there for the community helpers. We're at 10 minutes and 47 seconds. 47 seconds, okay. So we got community helpers out here, and let's see. Friends are agents, okay? I think this is the only one that I want to pull off of. The friends that are agents, okay? That's the one that we're going to pull off of. Thank you all for the community helpers that already came out and blessed us with your help, right? We're going to go ahead and put you to the side until we're ready to put you in the description box. But thank you so much. Don't go nowhere yet. Don't you go nowhere. Y'all stay right here, because we want to thank you. All right, so the friends that are agents, all right, we're going to tap into them. All right, the friends that are agents. Let's pull out some emotions, entities, and legal laws, okay? Let's pull out some emotions, entities, and legal laws, please. And thank you. Yeah, please and thank you. Okay. And remember I told y'all that, see? This is the one that is mixed all around. The emotions, entities, and legal laws. I don't know how they got all mixed around like this. Maybe I was shuffling them and then I accidentally mixed them around. But it feels like there's a lot of emotions and entities and legal laws that have been mixed around, baby. And they are going through it, okay? They are going through it, okay? And that's on them, all right? That's on them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The friends are agents. The friends are agents. What we got? They better criticize their damn parents. That's what it says. Criticize your parents, or maybe collective, the ones that's going through this whole adoption thing. The friends are agents and have been working with your parents, the pair of people that rented you. Let's tap into it. Let's get into it, okay? Criticize your parents. Okay? Declutter your home. All right? Declutter your home. Clear negative energy for positive vibrations, okay? And the home starts with here. The home starts within your body, okay? Once you start to clear out the negative energies within you, then you'll start to notice that you're going to start cleaning up your home, beloveds. Trust me, I was the most disorganized, dirtiest, filthiest, clutteriest, what's it called? What's them people called? Hoarders. I mean, my spaces used to be so fucked up and dirty. I feel so bad for my children. Well, I don't anymore because I've changed and they should be able to change with it. But as they were younger, man, not just because of the entities that were around me, just me in general, I wasn't strong enough to keep a clean home, okay? So declutter your home, my loves, okay? It develops personal growth. It creates a nurturing environment. It makes you prioritize what matters. And damn, let me get it the fuck out. Invite peace and clarity. Damn. Should slap the shit. What? Got me sounding like a goddamn motorcycle or a moped out this bitch. We are inside of you. We are inside of you. Oh, I almost read that wrong. I ain't been having no nookie sex for a long time. So when I saw that we are inside of you, that was all zodiacs. All zodiacs want to let you know that they're all inside of you, baby. Every single last one of them. So, yeah, you might have a zodiac sign that you're attached to because of your solar return date. But, baby, all of them is inside of you, right? Let me pause this because I got to turn the water off in my home. I like to turn the water off by the main water valve so that way it saves water in the home. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm back. So that was real quick though, but all I did was push pause. So it might seem like a short time for y'all, but it was like a 1 minute quick little joint. All right, so we got no redemption without trust. There is no redemption without trust. Okay, so if we're not able to trust you, then we cannot move on. At all. And some of you have done so much damage that we'll never trust you again, ever. There's a frog here. It was a ladybug in my home today, y'all. And then look what I found while I was out. And when I looked this up, okay, there's a frog, but hold on. When I looked this up, you could make you could use this for hair type to strengthen your hair. You can make soap out of the seeds. Let me show y'all the seeds real quick. These are little red seeds. Can you? Oh damn! I dropped the seed. Okay, I dropped the seed. Damn it! And it's red seeds. Damn it! Can y'all see that little red seed? Okay, so I just love doing shit like that. Just picking up stuff that's out the blue that just fascinates me, right? The lantern flies have been coming out. Lantern flies, right? In Northern Virginia, we ain't seen them job jokers. 2025, them mud joggers then came on out, baby. Come on now. So we got a frog here representing fertility and abundance and transformation. Okay, you need to accept life's mysteries and ancient wonders and wisdom. Okay, you are the metamorphosis. The frog is here to remind you to cleanse in order to obtain renewal and rebirth. Embrace your current journey and look ahead. All right, so declutter your home. Right? Declutter your mind, declutter your space, embrace the new collective. We got some shit coming to us, babies, and we absolutely deserves it. Okay? That was number 5. Here's number 6. What? Somebody didn't trust in you. Or you didn't trust in yourself? Somebody didn't trust in you, or you didn't trust in yourself. And I really hope that we're not going down that road of not trusting in ourselves. Right? We've already been down there, right? All right, so somebody is not aligned with the divine universe, okay? They don't have confidence in the cosmic forces. They don't have a healthy spirit, okay? They're not surrendering to the flow of life. That ain't us. That's somebody who didn't want to trust in you, okay? They didn't want to embrace in your inherent wisdom and guidance, okay? That's on them. Trust in you came in the reverse. I bet they regret that shit now. I don't fuck bet they do. Oh, here comes some reverses, y'all. Okay. Innocent victims in war zones in the reverse. Oh, no more innocent victims in the war zones. Baby, that's what that is. Or it can mean that there are much more innocent victims in war zones. But we ain't gonna look at that. No, because we've been fucking doing some cleansing out here. Yes, we have. So there are no more innocent victims in war zones. Or we got some more work to do. We got some more work to do, babies. That's why we got to declutter our home. Declutter your home. Because we need the entire collective consciousness, right? You got a lot of us that's pushing through and doing what we got to do, and we're rooting for all of us to do what we got to do on our own level, right? We ain't competing with shit. We got to do on our own level, but make sure you're doing what you got to do. What that say, Eagles? For you, who they just beat, the Cowboys, I think. I don't know. Let me go and drink my water. Who won that Super Bowl? I haven't even been tapping into football like that, but all sports is another way that you can pay attention to politics and what's great happening in your city, your state, who controls your city and state, especially through football. The Philadelphia Eagles represents the United States of America, the government of it, right? Okay. So we got 7, we got 8 right here. Focus on your heart chakra, okay? All right. Because man, maybe we do got more work with these innocent victims in war zones. So focus on your heart chakra, all right? The green. Be the charity. Be the connection with others, okay? That's your 4th chakra, okay? It represents love, compassion, emotional balance, authenticity, air, freedom, clarity. You are the bridge between lower and upper chakras. Ooh, lover. You are the bridge between lover and love. Shit. You are devotion and you are kindness. Okay, give me portal number 9, please. This came in a reverse. All right. Barbados, Archon, the god of freedom, god of Anemo, Genshin Impact. Barbados Archon. I wrote it for a reading. God of freedom, but he came in the reverse. Well, we know Archons came from the Demiurge. So maybe he was their God of freedom, right? Of their illusions. But maybe that means that's shattered. I'm not quite sure. But that was portal number 9. Let's tap into it. Let's look it up. Y'all know me. I don't do that. I wrote it down for a reason. When Spirit tell me to write something down, that's exactly what happens. And y'all should know that by now and get your pen and your paper out. ASAP Rocky. So we got Barbatos. B-A-R. Ooh, Genshin Impact. It popped right up. I'm gonna put it in the description box so y'all can do your own homework too, and so that you're able to learn too. Oh, let's get into it. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that now? What is that? What is that? What is that now? All right, Genshin Impact. 10 things you didn't know about Barbatos. Relationship with other gods. Barbados has a touch and go relationship with the. Oh dang! I gotta tap on this and damn. All right, hold on. Is it a game? All right, it's depicted as a male figure wearing a cape and robes. A cape and ropes with 2 wings on his back and hair tied into 2 braids on either side of his head. What? Hold on, let me ask Copilot. This is a game. Anemo Archon. Barbados is the god of freedom in the 7's Anemo Archon, presiding over Mondstadt. Along with Morax, he is one of the 7's two remaining original members and the second oldest of the 7. He is a freedom-loving Archon who refuses to take direct control over his nation, instead choosing to wander the world as Venti the Bard. Still, the winds change directions. Somebody they will blow toward a brighter future. Take my blessings and live leisurely from this day onward. That's what Barbados said. That was his quote. Okay. He died in the battle against the Caribbean. By the time of the rebellion of 2,600 years ago, he gained the form of a wisp-like creature and is referred to as an elf. As a wisp, he is a dark face. He had a dark face with the white eyes and wore something resembling a white cloak with green and white feathers and a green diamond on his chest. He had a green diamond. This ninja was good. If he had a green diamond on his chest, that's what? That's the heart. That's the heart chakra, y'all. That's the heart. That's what came out right before Barbados came out. The heart chakra came out, right? But he came in the reverse. So y'all are not free. He cannot free you all. The friends that are where we at? The friends that are agents, right? And they didn't want to trust in you. Remember that. They was working with your parents. He can't free y'all. Because there are more innocent victims in the war zone. Y'all stick with me, all right? I know I be tripping a little bit, but I don't. I don't be tripping. Okay, so Barbados Archon. I'm going to put this inside the description too so y'all can, of course, do your own research. Doggone it. This coming next. Because of chaos. I'm trying to tell you. This, okay, so even though it says Archon, right? And we know Archons to be bad, but what's good or bad, okay? Demiurge type situation, but this one comes from a game, Genshin Impact, okay? And this one right here had the heart, the green crystal where the heart go, y'all. Love, compassion, emotional balance, okay? But he came in the rebirth. I keep saying rebirth. He can't give you any freedom because you're of chaos. Friends that are agents, all right? It's spring cleaning. It's time to clear out the old and unnecessary elements. Okay, declutter your home. Because of disorder, confusion, there's been an absence of divine order. And Barbados, like, I don't want no smoke with these motherfuckers. Like, he like, I don't got nothing to do with this here. They ain't even getting my freedom. Ooh, my God. Shout out to Barbados, if I'm saying your name right. Barbados. All right, earthquakes. So instead, he's sending earthquakes. Ooh, because change is needed. Restoration. All right, higher power, and he knows of the earthquakes too. It's time to terraform. All right, you need to listen to the divine message, because due to chaos, there was an absence of divine order. So you need to listen to the divine messages, reflect on life, and connect to earth. All right, judgment and reflection is here. All right, there's been displeasure from deities. So it's time for a spiritual awakening, and you need to harmonize with the rhythms of the earth. Okay, here come portal 12. Damn, Archangel Raphael. I'm trying to tell y'all, these friends ain't loyal. Oh, these friends ain't loyal. No, they are not. No, the fuck they are not. There's no redemption without truth, though, friends. Ooh, y'all in some shit. Y'all ain't got nothing behind. You ain't got an Archon. You ain't got a goddamn Archangel. Archangel Raphael's the God that heals, okay? He restores the earth. He brings people closer to God. All right, he's the angel of healing. Ooh, y'all ain't even got him. Let me mix these up. Let me get portal number 13, please. Portal number 13 for these friends and agents. This wanted to fall. The friends that are agents been working with the damn Jezebels and the warlocks. At least they warning y'all. They said don't eat my food. They said it right here. Don't eat my food. Don't eat my food. Okay? So, oh my God. Whoo! This is why I love doing this, because these energies that come through, now I know how to control them, allow them to come on in, and I set them all free back out in the wild, y'all, because they need to come and reveal themselves, right? But you have to be strong enough that when you allow these entities and energies in, you have to be strong enough to release these job jokers back out of you, okay? Because they will start to feed off of you. That's their job, right? They've been conjured up for whatever purposes, and some of them have been conjured up for some of the most destructive purposes, that they are fucking angry right now because they don't even want to be here doing that, but they have to because that is their purpose. But now we have the power to redirect them back out into the wild. Ashe. So let's do that. Use that throat chakra. Okay, use that throat chakra. Don't run from the shadows. Don't run from the demons. Don't run from shit. You stand on it and you stare at their ass. You stare at that shadow and you let that motherfucker know what the fuck time it is. Period, point blank. I don't give a damn if you look crazy. You gonna look crazier if you don't put their ass in line. Period. Okay, so that was the emotions, entities, and legal laws that came out. We didn't get any legal laws that came out. We got straight up emotions and entities. Like, we got some archangels, we got some archons out here. Oh, my goodness. Don't eat my food. The Jezebels warned you. So let's get some family out here. Let's get some family out here, because the friends that are agents, the very first thing they told you was criticize your parents, right? That was the very first thing that they was trying to snitch and say. Criticize your parents. Don't look at me. I was just doing what I was told. Funk ass motherfucker. Funk ass motherfucker. So friends or agents said criticize your parents, but fuck that. We going to the whole family. All right. We want to know what kind of family members has something to do with the friends that are agents that we pulled out of the community helpers, please, and thank you. Okay. Ooh, damn. 2 of them motherfuckers fell. And this is crazy. The first one that fell was called a karmic cousin. Okay, a karmic cousin came out talking about criticize your parents. They was working with your karmic cousin, and then right after that, if you want clarification on which cousin, your first cousin on your mama's side. Your first cousin on your mom's side. So your mom involved. Okay? That's how I'm looking at that. So we got a karmic cousin out here that's not a friend. They stop friendships and sacred bonds. Friends are agents. They have no family connection. They are disloyal. They're selfish. They also have some childhood trauma that could be dealt with sexual abuse and physical abuse. They're a narcissist and they have no fucking empathy. Funky motherfuckers. And then your first cousin on your mom's side was the clarification of which cousin you want. Which cousin? Your first cousin on your mom's side. Alphabet boys, that's information y'all can use. You know we always want to get full of these family members on out. You don't love me and I know now. Da-da-dum-dum. Who that? Got a karmic nephew that want to jump his funky ass out here. The fuck wrong with you, nephew? All right. He's soon to experience he's an envious competitor. He's not trustworthy. And this is the spirit of a karmic nephew. So this karmic nephew could be still here in physical, or it could be in the spirit, okay? But they're not trustworthy. They're a son of your brother or your sister, or of your spouse, of you or your spouse. They're stuck to the same illusions as their followers and who they're following. Did I say they're a liar? Because they're a liar. They're content with no expanding knowledge. They're weak. They allow abuse. They gossip and cause chaos and confusion. Well, goddamn. Karmic nephew. Probably working with these friends that are agents and your parents. One more for the family. Your brother-in-law. God damn. So the in-law came out too. The brother-in-law, you got the karmic nephew, you got your first cousin on your mom's side, and you got your karmic cousin. Okay? So now we're going to get one entity, emotion, and legal law for each of these family members. Just one. We just need one, please and thank you. And we're going to start with this funky ass karmic cousin that wanted to jump their ass out on the floor and they fell on the floor. Wanted to jump the fuck out and fell out on the floor. And we thank you for that, because now we're able to see that it was the first cousin on the mom's side. But can we get an emotion for that karmic cousin? What's this? They are not the life force energy. They cannot sustain all life. They're not prana. They don't practice holistic health practices. They don't promote overall health. They don't have energy that flows through, and they are not of vitality, a stinking ass. They probably trying to fuck with a life force generator that is full of life force energy. Damn, with your funky ass. Let's get this first cousin on your mama's side. What you going to do? First cousin on the mama's side. What we doing? Funky ass. What it say? That flight might be your last flight. Damn, they is. Oh! So either spirits is telling them that flight might be your last flight, or this funky ass motherfucker want to come out here and throw some threats. What'd you say? My eye. Oh, pause. My eye. Look, there go confirmation. Let me go cut this alarm off. Okay, so let's get this brother-in-law out the way. Funky ass brother-in-law. What the fuck he got to say? Brother-in-law. We don't even know if brother-in-law bad or good though. Brother-in-law came out in the energy like, look, brother-in-law might be like, look, I know these motherfuckers are agents or whatever. Let's just see. I don't want to put nothing in the brother-in-law. What it say? It came in a rebirth. Rebirth. It came in a reverse. Yaldabaoth Archon. Ha 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 ha. Well, his ass ain't laughing no more. Maybe this brother-in-law was an Archon. Working with the Archon, no longer accepting the help of an Archon. I don't know, but that's what came out for you, beloved. We got the karmic nephew energy. What the fuck? Oh my God. Everything is in the reverse. Yeah, this is what it is, y'all. I'm not going to change it. So the turtle came in the reverse for the karmic nephew. All right, the karmic nephew is not of ancient wisdom. It's not the symbol of the world. All right, because remember, they're not trustworthy. All right, they're a liar. They're content with not expanding their knowledge. Okay, they're weak. The turtle is not your signal to stay grounded, even in chaos. The turtle is saying, because you're moving so fast, you can't slow down and pace yourself, karmic nephew. So, yeah, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast out here in this world, okay? And you need to slow the fuck down and just focus on yourself type situation because you're following those that are going to keep you stuck to the same illusions. And you're allowing abuse by gossiping and causing chaos and confusion. Your ass gonna be right there, karmic nephew. Tell you that right now. Okay, so let's get a dream out here. We're at 35 minutes and 53 seconds. With this whole situation, universe, we want to get a dream out here. Please and thank you. Just one dream out here to try to give us an idea as to what the hell going on? Because you know they like to come in your dreams. That's the easiest way that they can get to you now, is your dreams. If you're not strong enough mentally, they are coming in your damn dreams, y'all. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. I encourage you to pray to yourself just like you would pray to your God. Pray to yourself. Just like you would pray to whatever God you've been praying to, with all that strength, with all that love and power. I want you to say your name in place of your damn God. Okay, you need to build yourself up because we are at, well, they think we at war. We won, right? But they're at war. They're at war. They are at war, and they are at war with themselves. Right? So let's get one dream representation out here that could definitely help us with this situation. Please and thank you. And we just thank you so much, universe, for all the energies that are here, right? We thank you. We thank you. What did it say? Don't go to Saturn, run. Okay, so in your dreams, if the planet Saturn is in your dreams, don't go there. Run. Run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. All right, don't go. Don't go into the lake, Caroline. Don't do that either. Okay, now we're going to go to, what I say we was great, do family? We did family. Yes, no, maybe. No, music real quick. Let's get some music out here. I'm going to put these, Let me put these cards up real quick. I just had to look at them again and how that played out, y'all. That's, woo. And I've always had this connection, not as deep as this connection is with spirit, but with self. I've always had a connection, right? It started with just talking to yourself, right? And then motherfuckers want to tell you that's bad. Shit, and me, that's the only motherfucker you can trust is yourself. So you better talk to that motherfucker all day and all night. You understand me? Let it answer your ass back too. Okay, so we got friends or agents, criticize your parents, moving on, looking forward to the new music. That's why I stopped smoking weed. Now today on day 6, I felt weak and I smoked a little roach. I found me a little roach and I smoked that motherfucker. I put it in my one hitter and I tooted that thing. And I mean, I ain't gonna say it felt bad. I didn't feel guilty about when I did it either. It happened. The fuck? Moving on. The fuck? So I noticed that I didn't buy no weed. I noticed that I didn't literally want to smoke a whole. I noticed that even when I did smoke it, I allowed to feel whatever that little hit was feeling on, and then I talked to it. I was able to talk to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what made me want to bring myself, not even back in that headspace, but just break the bond of, all right, I ain't smoking. Now, I give myself credit. 6 days, y'all. 6 days? That's a hell of a lot for me. Trust me. I also noticed that when I walked down to the Shell, to the store, the gas station, Instead of buying me one of those, what they call them, Nicks or e-cigarette joints, I bought a blue game pack of cigars, right? It comes with 2 cigars in it. And what I'm doing is, you know how people smoke weed, they break the blunt down and they dump the guts out? I'm taking bits of the gut and I'm putting it inside of my one hitter, and I'm taking a hit or 2 off of that. And I'm just like, all right, that's better. I bought that because I feel like that's better than me holding that nick and smoking. Because if I'd have had that nick, I'm trying to tell you, every minute I would have been puffing it. In my bed, it had been on my chest, waking up, hit it. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to hit those because you get to hit them inside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I just like this journey that I'm on, yo. I'm just so excited. So with the music, we got the music that's gonna come on out and talk to us. We're already at 40 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you so much, computer, for letting us rock out too. I'm going to clear it on out. Make sure we get some more storage space. And I'm going to start using my phone. That way I can say, oh. The music said, Knuck If You Buck. You better not touch our missus. Okay. Knuck If You Buck by Crime Mob and Lil Scrappy. Knuck If You Buck, Crime Mob, help. And then we got Mrs. She might just be my no, that's but Leon Bridges sing it. He sing Beyond too. Space and time in the afterlife. And my kids, will she be my wife? She might just be my everything and beyond. She might just be my everything. But he got a song called Mrs. too. So Knuck If You Buck, you better not touch my missus. I know that's right. The music said, this is what the music said. You must release all trapped souls, okay? We don't give a damn about you having a fear of being exposed. Hell no, we don't, right? Ain't no games out here. We sending the cranes in the sky. All right? No Games by Chris Brown. No games. No games. I can't think of that song right now. I know cranes in the sky. Okay? But we say, okay, so we ain't playing no games out here. You got a fear of being exposed. We ain't playing no games out here. We sending them cranes in the sky. Okay? Because you have a fear of poverty. You destroy it all. And having a fear of poverty destroys all. Okay? The music said, I heard the screams of the children. I heard the screams of the children. All right? But just know, the divine, we here. And we ain't never scared. All right? All right? And we, in the spirit, we stunting like our daddy out here. All right? Stunting like my daddy, like the spirit. You must release all. Knuck If You Buck. Friends are agents. Well, they better roll in peace. They better roll in peace. Because it's up from here. It's up from here. Ain't no more secrets. Ain't no more secrets. And we ain't got no limit. Okay? There's no more secrets and we ain't got no limit to how we doing this. So Knuck If You Buck. Knuck If You Buck. Crime Mob, ho. That was portal number 9. All satanic warlocks created me. A satanic warlock created me. Friends are agents. Criticize your parents. So maybe your parents is part of a satanic, one of your parents is a satanic warlock, your father. The RIAA is very bad and demonic. The RIAA is very bad and demonic. All must be revealed. All must be revealed. But Collective, don't forget, you're the $1 million baby. That's great. Take some motherfucking planes. That's great. Going a whole nother plane on their ass. You understand? And this is portal number 13. All right? You're the $1 million baby. All right? You ready to get on some planes. You ready to go to a whole nother plane. All right, let's get some universal laws out here. Don't try to go off the video. Stay here and listen to the universal laws. And yes, no, maybes. Wait, yes, no, maybes too. So we're going to do the yes, no, maybes last, where you can ask yourselves 3 questions, and the yes, no, or maybes is going to answer your questions for you. Okay, babies? Yes. Okay. Might just be my everything and beyond, space and time and afterlife. Would she have my kids? Would she be my wife? Might just be my everything and beyond. She might just be my everything. She might just be my everything. Might just be my everything. Do you think I'm being foolish if I don't rush in? 'Cause you've been compromised. Damn, universal laws. Damn, that's how we starting. Okay. You've been compromised. Okay, you've been compromised, babies. Not you, collective. Or maybe, but we know how to eat that ass up. Right? We know how to alchemize that shit. So you've been compromised. Motherfucker. God damn. I have not falsely accused anyone. You've been compromised. And then they're going to say they have not falsely accused anyone. You've been they try to compromise your inheritance. And they did lie and tell them, see, this is what this is about. That you've been compromised was for them. That is not for you, collective. Because they're lying, talking about, I have not falsely accused anyone. No, collective, we have not, but they have. About this. Okay? Inheritance is imperishable. It's undefiled. It's unfading. It's a passing down of assets, properties, or rights from one generation to another. Okay? So you've been compromised. If you're looking at this video and you one of these motherfuckers that's one of these agents that been working with these parents and you are on the negative side on this read, you've been compromised. And your lying ass talking about you have not falsely accused anyone, but you was steady in court, because in the tarot community, some of y'all was steady in court, pretending to be people, sitting up there talking about people crazy out their head, right? So yes, you did falsely accuse someone, especially to take their inheritance. There's some lying. Look, collective, we ain't even out here having sex. I know I ain't. I know I ain't, right? Oh, my God. So now they talking about I have not committed adultery. They funky lying asses is lying. They part of them sex cults, them dark ass doomsday cults. Okay, you had the Jezebel that fucking came out here and said, don't eat my food. What do the Jezebel do? They work you through sex and the food, baby. I have not committed adultery. And they really like committing adultery. They like to take husbands away from wives and wives away from husbands. They like to be home wreckers. They get turned on by that shit. Here come Portal 5. Yeah. Yeah, they fucking with the land. Yeah, they've been compromised. They didn't understand that it was a deep connection with one's ancestry and heritage. Okay? They didn't understand about the inheritance, the nurturing force, the source of life and renewal, beyond physical, the sign of abundance, the balance and harmony. They didn't even focus on motherhood. Now they need to practice the law of prayer. Because we don't just practice the law of prayer. We are the law of prayer. Yeah, saying that shit all day in our sleep. I have not destroyed property belonging to God. That motherfucker's been extracting the oil for how long? Been building and building and constructing and reconstructing for how long? They still cutting down fucking trees. I have not destroyed man. We got a B positive bloodline out here that may have been compromised. Okay? You're supposed to be the visionaries. Boundless creativity, ability to manifest their dreams. They are natural born magicians, or sigil magic, chaos magic, spell crafting, fine magic, fast moving, magic. Okay, but when you're moving in the right light, be positive. Don't get me wrong. If you're be positive and you are not on the negative side of this read, baby, salute the fuck to you. But for these other motherfuckers over here, they gonna get this work. Yes. Yeah, they already getting it. Yes. Sick as hell out here. Sick as hell. Let me tell y'all something. I just saw one of my neighbors, who I believe is a witch and has been working and doing witchcraft. She looked sick as hell out here. I was like, I felt bad. I don't do stuff to mock people or tease people or make them feel better than what they are. I don't like to see people sick. I love life. Nigga, I still save stuff like this. To me, just because it's pulled out, this is still life to me. Everything is life. Even the dead. Fuck out of here. Even the soulless. You understand? But to see the transition, it's like, damn. And this is a quick transition. She looks sick, y'all. Sick. Portal number 9. You've been compromised and now you're the universal sacrifice. Okay? Because we were the universal sacrifice for free. You understand? We created a sense of belonging and interconnectedness through shared struggles and experiences. All right? We are the compassionate acts. We put others before ourselves. We had selfless service. We fulfill missions and the universe will on earth. Okay? So now it's your turn. And we're going to continue to do this. Okay? We're going to continue. Or maybe this be positive. Maybe this be positive was the universal is the universal sacrifice. It's a good and a bad to everything. If you're on the negative side of this, you getting your ass whipped. And you better repent right now, surrender. Oh, portal number 10. We got an O negative out here. The O negative was the universal sacrifice. The O negative bloodline, maybe the B positive bloodline as well. O negative, if you are O negative out this motherfucker, let me see you go. Bing! You are the primal sorcerer. You are the universal donor. I think our bloods is regenerating too. Our blood types are regenerating, y'all. And I don't want to go to the doctor and have them pull my blood. I do not. I don't even want to go to the fucking doctor, right? I'm becoming my own doctor. I really am. Anyway, the universal donor is ancient. You got primary energy. You got raw magic, right? Right? You don't need to add nothing to your shit. Right? You are a force of nature. You burn out easily, though. Trust me, I know. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta learn how to balance this shit out. Okay? You draw power from elements, nature, and even the primal forces of the universe. Salute the fuck to you. All right, that's non-negotiable. That is non-negotiable. Okay? B positive and O negative came out for the bloodlines. Babies, y'all keep rising. Y'all keep rising. That's non-negotiable. Okay? Especially if you're on the positive side of this read here. That is non-negotiable. You have practiced the law of prayer. You did not destroy God's property. Okay? You realize that you are the land. And you have not been out here committing no damn adultery. We ain't even having sex. Because we're learning how to retain that goddamn semen. You could touch my goddamn forehead with yours and we can fuck like that. Like back in the day. The fuck? Fuck me in my head, nigga. Forehead to forehead. Head to head. Yes, that turns me the fuck on here. Put your head on mine. Let's take deep breaths in and shit and breathe and then put your body up. You can have sex by meshing your bodies together. You know what I mean? You ain't got to penetrate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we was ever supposed to be penetrated. I really don't. Y'all can think what y'all want. Cause y'all out there doing the do, and I'm over here. I ain't dry at all, at all, baby. But what I'm saying is, I ain't fucking either. Fuck you. And then we got portal number 12. Portal number 12. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. Okay? And that's non-negotiable. None of us should be placing ourselves on pedestals. Okay? Alright? That is non-negotiable. Hey, boo-boo. How was the rest of your day?
Good.
Okay.
Stomach, I've been having the same cramp for like...
Okay, hold on. Let me pause it. I'll be right back. You be back? I'm back. Okay, I had to make sure I pressed play. I'm like, we back? We back on all. Okay, so portal number 13 for that universal law. Woo! Your ass going to legal jail. I said, woo! They ass is going to jail, baby. They going to legal jail at that. You know what I'm saying? Legal jail is better than spiritual jail, but legal jail will also put you in spiritual jail. Okay? They coincide, baby. Your ass going to jail. You going to be feeling trapped because of self-doubt, okay? Legal jail symbolizes the consequences of actions not aligned with moral or ethical principles, all right? Confinement, restriction in one's life. You going to fuck the jail. I told y'all wait around for them goddamn universal laws. Y'all always want to tap out or don't want to look at the universal law videos. Look at them. They came first. Before the legal laws, it was the universal laws, babies. Fuck that. Okay, so that's the universal laws. Ooh, this read is everything. Now, for y'all, let's get them yes, no, maybes out here, boots. Ooh, but look at what the last universal law was. Just real quick. I'm not going to add that in the description box as part of this read. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to remind y'all that. So we got some yes, no, maybes. Y'all got some questions. And I got some answers. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Go ahead and start asking yourself that first question. You want to make sure you keep your question short and concise, right? But you want to be clear as fuck. All right? So don't be confusing yourself with questions. You know what I mean? Don't do that. All right? Don't do that. 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 All right, we got our first answer. Damn. What'd I say? What I just say? It's an upside down maybe too. So maybe that's a maybe that's pushing towards a no. Like you want to say no, but you don't know, right? And look what came after that. No. So no, I would say no. So for your first question, it came out as maybe in the reverse, right? And then right behind that was the no in the reverse. Okay? So no, don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever you just asked, don't do it. It'll come to you. Whatever it is that you're asking, let the answer attract to you. Let it come to you. Don't press on it no more. Allow it to surrender in your mind, okay? Allow it to surrender in your mind. As I was saying that, I flipped over yes, okay? Which is saying that what I'm saying is true. Now, it doesn't have nothing to do with what we just asked. As I was speaking, yes flipped out of my head, giving me confirmation out of my hand, giving me confirmation that what I'm saying is true in this moment, okay? So whatever you asked, you was iffy. Then it was like, no, okay? Don't do it. Let it come to you. Let it attract to you, whatever that is. Let it come to you. All right, let it come to you. Second question. Come on, babies, ask it. Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. All right, go ahead and ask that second question. Please make sure it's concise and clear, my love. All right, make sure it's clear. All right. Some things been heavy on our minds. I even asked myself a question just now. All right, so let's see how this goes. What answer we get? No. It said no. Right. It says no. It was in the reverse though. It says no. This energy is not trying to harm you, right? Right? But it was in the reverse. So maybe this energy is trying to harm you. Let's get the second one out. Yes, this energy is trying to harm you. This energy. So no, whatever you just asked yourself, the question is no, right? Because it said no, this energy is not trying to harm you. And then I said, oh, it came in the reverse. This energy is trying to harm you. And then the next one I pulled was yes. So to me, that's confirmation that don't do it. On that second one, don't do it. That energy is trying to harm you. Okay? That's what I got from that. Third and final question. We're at 1 hour already. Come on, Chronos. Come on, man. Let up a little bit. We're at 1 hour. Thank you to my storage space. Thank you, boo-boo. One more question. Breathe in. Blow out. I forgot to say hold it and blow out. Niggas about to pass out and everything. All right. Let's see what that answer is going to be. Let's see what that answer is going to be, beloveds. All right. No. It flew. And I still can't see it. And that answer is no. Clear no. All right. That's a no. All right, so we rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck they sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because I am sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that I may have agreed to while I was being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are all cut and ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Say that in increments of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. All right, let's get this bell, babies. We got to send them back out there. We got to get them back out there, boops. All right, we got to get them back out in the wild. All right, so we want to thank you all life forms, all energies, all spirits, all souls that came through, right? But we are asking you to go ahead and go back out in the wild, babies. Right? You got your answers. Go on back out there in the arena. You got your souls back. You got your power back. Right? Go get your answers. Ashe. Peace, light, love, and darkness.